The Jain Temple of Ranakpur is famous in the world for its exquisite sculpture and architecture. It was constructed in 15th century AD by Dharnasha, a Jain businessman and minister of Maharana Kumbha. Located on the banks of River Maghai in the hill range of Aravali, it is built on an area of about 48,000 square feet. Craftsmen, led by Deepa, took about 50 years to build it. The Chaturmukh temple is dedicated to the first Jain Tirthankar Lord Adinath or Rishabdev. Rana Kumbha supported the construction of the temple, and hence the entire area was named Ranakpur or Ranakpur, which with passage of time became Ranakpur. It is said that Dharnasha dreamt a celestial vehicle, the Nalini Gulm Viman, and wanted to build a temple as seen in the dream. Leading craftsmen were invited, but none could come up to the expectation. Deepa was then approached, and his plan of the temple matched in totality with Dharnasha's dream. As the temple is located on a slope on the west side, the plinth at the main entrance in the west has been constructed higher. Hence, many shikara, tops, other smaller shikharas, cupolas, pyramids, etc. is seen high above the temple cluster. The entry to the temple from West Gate is through a flight of stairs leading to Balana Mandap. On its ceiling is sculpted bearded figure of a man with one head and 5 bodies. It is Kichak, whose 5 bodies represent either 5 elements of nature, that is fire, earth, water, air, space, or 5 vices which should be shunned to achieve moksha. An arch exquisitely sculptured with idols of god, goddesses, dancers, courtesans, etc. provide entry to the temple compound. The step to the inner door has figures of 2 demons guarding the entrance to prevent entry of evils in inner temple compound. The Athena Temple has been conceived of as a chaturmukh construction, that is, the idol faces all 4 cardinal directions, and hence 4 idols of Adinath have been placed in a cell with 4 doorways. The sanctum is surrounded by halls known as either the Sabha Mandap or Ranga Mandap. Along the axis from the sanctum to the assembly halls, there are other halls which are 3-storied. The Meghanath Mandap followed by the Balana Mandap, which provide access to the temple. The 4 cardinal directions together with the center add up to the holy figure 5, which represents the cosmos. Inside the compound there are 1444 pillars, all beautifully carved with various idols, designs, etc. Ceilings are also exquisitely sculptured with apsaras and other figures. One pillar has a sculptured figure of Dharnasha respectfully offering his devotion to the main idol, Lord Adinath. Another pillar has a sculpted figure of the craftsman Depa carrying a water jug in one hand and a rod in the other. The carved figures in all the pillars face one or another figure of the other pillar. Niches with idols of 84 Deva Kulilas, that is 24 past, 24 present, 24 future and 12 eternal Tirthankaras surround the temple compound. There is an idol of Meru Devi, mother of Lord Adinath, on an elephant facing the main idol. The main idol can be seen from this point. It is said that before the birth of Adinath, she had 24 auspicious dreams which predicted that she'll give birth to a son who would conquer the world. First of the dream was of a bull, and so Adinath is also known as Rishabnath, and a symbol is a bull. The occasion depicted is her visit to the first sermon of Adinath, where she saw Adinath from a distance as well as the presence of gods and goddesses. She attained moksha soon after. Behind her is the sculpted figure of Dharnasha with his wife, brother and son bowing to the Lord. The Grabhagar has a high pyramidal dome with sculpted figures of goddesses, apsaras, etc. Pillars are exquisitely sculptured. On the right side and left are 2 bells. white, 6 feet tall marble idol of Lord Adinath is in the sanctum sanctorum. In the axis of the main entrance is the largest idol. The quadruple idol of Adinath symbolizes his conquest of the 4 cardinal directions and hence the entire cosmos. In the north also, halls with marvelously sculpted domes, carved pillars, Meru Devi riding a white elephant, etc. is seen. Under a big Nyagrodha tree, that is Indian banyan tree, is a small chhatri where symbolic footprints of Lord Adinath is carved in marble. Lord Adinath got enlightenment while meditating under the banyan tree. The tree in the temple was planted at the construction time, that is during 15th century AD. A triangular sculpted marble shows Mount Shatrunjaya in the city of Palitana, Gujarat, where Lord Adinath gave his first sermon. This hill was visited by all the Tirthankaras excepting Neminath and is the most sacred pilgrimage site of Jains along with Shikharaji in Jharkhand. Top of the triangular slab shows Adinathji in a symbolic form of banyan tree. Below him are other Tirthankaras, their symbolic representation, temple towers, etc. Mughal Emperor Akbar had visited the temple in 1561 AD. He was full of admiration and made an inscription on a pillar that no one ever should destroy this jewel of architecture. This pillar is in the east of the temple compound. East side also has halls with marvelously sculpted domes, carved pillars, etc. The south side of the compound has an exquisite relief of Parsva, the 23rd Tirthankar. He's been standing flanked by 2 giants and 2 female serpents carrying fans. A 1,000-headed serpent hood protects his head. Serpent gods and goddesses with human bodies frame the whole scene, their serpent tails knotted together. The 2 fan-carrying serpents are also joined with them. In the Meghanad Mandap on the southern side, there are magnificent carvings on the ceiling. It shows a nag demon, a circular medallion with Krishna in the midst of the tangled coils of intertwined naginis. In the Balan Mandap on the southern side, there are 2 reliefs measuring approximately a meter each. The reliefs face each other and apparently complement one another. The Nandeshwara Dwipa is considered as the 8th island continent. 4 groups consisting of 13 mountains each with temples atop them surround the center and form the figure 52, which the Jains regard as holy. Facing this is a relief of the Jambu Dwipa, the circular continent of the middle world, in the center of which stands the world mountain Meru, represented on the eastern side. It is surrounded by mountains on which are located the abodes of the gods and forests.